Hello, it is TJ Gordon here from Remax Frontline Realty. I'm having my coffee and let's have a look at the market and see what we can take from it. All right, so I am on the market trends of House Sigma, and we can see right here that the median price in Ottawa, you can set it up here. You can change it to, oh, that's weird, Toronto. I notice you can't do the West Coast for some reason, so that's odd. But anyways, for Ottawa, Toronto, we can use this as a tool. So we can see that it is at 581,000 as a median price in the Ottawa area, and last month it was 620. So it's dropped $40,000. That could be seasonality because it's starting to get colder, and people don't want to shop for a house when things get cold. So you'll see a drop in prices through the cold months, and things will pick up in spring. So let's go down the chart here a bit. I like this one here. So in Ottawa, the red is a seller's market, so you're going to get the best price when you're selling. So obviously over the last few years, the house market's been super hot, and it was a great time to sell in the spring. So you'll see this would be what, February, March was the hot time, and then again through the winter things cool off. And then we go, yep, there we go again in March, February, March, there we are, and then drops off. So this was our, now this is sold divided by active listings. It basically just shows about supply and not prices. Actually, this past spring was actually an excellent time to sell. There's a different chart. So let's look at this now. We are now officially, according to House Sigma, we are officially in a buyer's market for the last, what? That's technically right on the line right there, 30%. Basically, this is just how fast your house will sell. And it seems to be into a buyer's market, which is good if you're a buyer. So this is what the AI recommends for me to look at. Nothing too special here, some just solds. But let's go to map search, and we are in Ottawa here. I have solds set for 1 day, so what has sold within the last 24 hours, I believe. I'm not quite sure how, if it's just yesterday or I guess today. It's probably 24 hours, I would guess. And we can look at some of these sold prices. All right, so we've got one here that sold for $38,000. $800 less than the listing price, 4-bed, 2-bath in Orleans. So they didn't get, I'm noticing there's a trend. And again, it's November, so this happens. $20,000 off that one, 3-bed, 2-bath. Let's go over here, go east of Ottawa, 5,000 roughly off. Let's go to Cornwall. 25,000 off this one, off the list price, 19 off that. Now again, this sometimes, this is, they've lowered the price a few times, right? So you can click the listing, and sometimes they'll give you the listing history. So yeah, you can look into it. So this one here sold over ask. I had looked at this in the past, not in person, but just the listing. So there was a battle over this one. Anything under 400,000, you're going to get fights over because most people can afford them. Especially like 200,000 to 300,000, there'll be bidding wars from those. All right, let's zoom in here into Canada and see what we have. All right, so 19,900 off this one, a nice 4-bed, 3-bath in Canada. Let's look at the pictures. I believe this one's a 1991 build. It's a nice home. All right, so, and let's see, no, that's what they had it up for, $880, $899.9, and so $19,000 off. Let's check here, 1.3 mil. So on these really expensive ones, you always see some type of, savings off of it because it's so expensive. That's normal. All right, so that's 10,900 off that one. We've got, that's a big one, but it looks like there was, power going through here. So that's got a bit of a stigma sometimes, depending on the person buying. And there's a big price drop on that one. It's like sometimes, railroad tracks or power lines. Sometimes there's a bit of a issue with that for some people. We have this one under 10,000 off the price there. Let's look at Almont. We've got, okay, this one went over ask, but this is a tremendous home. So there's a fight over that. So we're still seeing that on homes that are turnkey, move-in ready, that are beautiful. There'll be a fight. Yeah, look how majestic that looks from the back. And I believe this is on water, and there's always fight over water. Yeah, you can see at the window there. So water view, and it's on the water. Yeah, it's stunning if you're into log home type stuff, and water, again, will get people riled up and fighting. What else do we have here? What of Franktown? Full ask, new build. But again, with these two, a lot of times the builders will be throwing in extras because they want to hold those prices. They don't want to lower them. So they'll give you, an updated kitchen or updated tiles or extras so they can hold those prices. So you can't really pick up too much from those. What's Smith Falls like? These are not clickable. This one is, though. Right, so this one is what, like roughly 25,000 off the ask. They did want close to 700,000 for that in the spring, and now they've sold for 575. They're probably not too happy with that, but it is what it is. Nice home. In Jasper, it's just outside of Smith Falls. It's like 8 minutes out of Smith Falls, and you can be in Marrickville in about 10 minutes. All right, let's go over the Perth Way. That's not clickable. I'm not sure why the turquoise ones aren't, but the blue ones are. We've got, now I'm just on detached right now. We've got one out here that sold for what, $45,000 less out in Charlotte Lake. Again, we're in November, so this starts to happen. Why can't I click these? This I will be able to. Gananoque, $25,000 off that one. Here's one here. Oh, the blue one's dark blue. 19,000 off that roughly. And where else can we look? I think that's about it. Let's go up around the Renfrew area. Anything sell up here? Pembroke's up here. And we've got, this one went over asks by $100. Yeah, back in the day, if you're in multiple offers, it would go, like 100,000 over, 150,000 over. Now we're starting to see like 1,000 over or $100 over. So they got it for $100. So there was multiple offers, and I've looked at this one before. Yeah, it's a nice property. Let's look at Pembroke. About 15,000 under, full price, just $900 under. So that just gives me sort of a read on what's going on. Now we can also, I do this as well, we can go to active and see all the new list. Last one day, turn SOLDS off, and these are all the new properties. And you can also, if you want 4-bedroom, you can go in here, or 2+ bathroom, whatever you'd like to do in here. So let's look at Ottawa. Anything interesting? I know there's a few up here in Canada, 979. So they must have it's a 4-bed, but there's one in the basement, it looks like, with the +1. Let's have a quick look. It's a nice neighborhood. Nice home. What year would this be? Would this be like 2000 maybe? Let's look at the year of this. 2008. Okay, 2008. All right. Nice home. And oh yeah, I wanted to see the basement. Some of the ones in this neighborhood have an unfinished, and some have put a bedroom and finished off the basement. Oh yeah, nice big basement there. That's nice. So you can use it. Oh, and they put a washroom in there too. Oh, nice backyard. Yeah, that was just up today in Canada. Canada is strong as far as sales most times. We have another one here for $824, 3+1. So usually that's one in the basement. A 5-bed, 3-bath for 1.4. Looks quite grand. Oh, it's grand. Oh, it's grand. All right, we got, what, 3-car garage there? Very nice. Oh, yeah, I like this home. But again, for 1.4 mil, you know, that's what you get. All right, what else do we have in here? Let's go more downtown Ottawa. What do we got here? Oh, yeah, that's affordable. 4-bedroom, 4-bath for $499. Looks dated though. Let's have a quick look. So they had this up for $560 in what, September? No, August. Oh no, September. Let's have a look. Looks like some damage right there. Those rugs gotta go. But it's a nice size home for $499. Lots of room. Some work needs to be done. Nice big backyard. So there you go. So, what else do we got? We have, whoa, $749 for that. 3+1, 5 bathrooms. It doesn't look that big. Let's have a look inside. Got a Tesla. I wonder if it has a charger. Needs painted outside. It looks tight. And dated inside. Well, yeah. Maybe is this a duplex or something? Why is it so high? Let's have a quick look at here. Like, are they combining 2 units? Detached. Got it up for $805. And then terminated it. And then they've got it back up. So a lot of people are, if a listing's been up for a while, they will cancel the listing and then put it back up again. So it looks like it's fresh. I don't know if that's the case with that. Anyways, that's just my first looks at the day. If you guys have any questions about buying and selling, give me a shout. TJ Gordon at 613-200-1257. Let's just quickly go into Kingston to see what's for sale, and then we'll end the video. What do we got here? Why is that highlighted? Oh, it's still highlighted. We'll just click it. $389.9 for 2 beds, 1 bath, 1-car garage, it looks like. It's an interesting home. Oh, dang. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if you can renovate, this might be the one for you. Bed for $395. They dropped it to $389. That one is quite rough. Seems expensive for all the renos you'd have to do. And we've got one almost close to $1 million, 4-bed, 4-bath out yesterday. The big pillars, it looks grand. This is a trend with the night shots at sunset. I've been seeing that quite a bit. Big home. Big backyard. And let's have a look inside. We saw a little hot tub there. Big grand place. Got a nice kitchen. Anyways, that is it for today. This is my real estate with coffee. And I will talk to you guys soon, guys. Cheers. Yeah, give me a shout. 613-200-1257.